Hola familia, welcome back to our channel. Why not now? I'm Lisa Marie, and as you all know, this is my amazingly handsome husband, Steven.
Hey guys.
So today we are going to take you along for a brief walk through Santiago de Queretaro, Mexico. You get to enjoy some beautiful views today here in Queretaro because you're going to see some amazing decorations here. We're going to show you how Santiago de Queretaro takes pride and prepares for their Independence Day, which is very soon. Also, guys, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to click the notification bell. That way you're notified anytime we post new content. Don't forget, of course, most importantly, to subscribe. Okay, I said that backwards. Also, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, we welcome your comments. Go ahead and post your comment below. So, guys, we're going to take you around briefly, show you some beautiful decorations. We were here the other night and we thought it was so beautiful. My husband actually posted some pictures on our YouTube community page. And we thought, you know what, let's do a video, let's show you guys. And let's also take this opportunity to briefly clarify what our channel is about. We've noticed there's been some questions, some inquiries. I think maybe a little bit of confusion about who we are and what we do. We know there's a lot of YouTubers out there, and they're all have their own lane and do their own thing. So we wanted to kind of just bring you guys in and just briefly explain what we're all about here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get it going.
All right, guys, and we are over here by Cinco de Mayo Street. So I'm gonna head over this way, and I'm gonna turn right, and we'll go over there towards the decorations and everything. And
if you're wondering why, guys, that we pulled off to the side, is because there's no way for us to walk and talk. You know, right now it's not even too busy, it's just semi-busy, but this is what Santiago de Queretaro looks like on the weekend. Today is a Sunday, and I want you guys to understand that on the weekdays you're not going to see many people. Why? Because they're working like everybody else, right? So guys, on the weekend though, many of the locals will come out and they love to enjoy the plazas, and this is just a small taste of what it will be like here on the weekends here in Querétaro, Mexico.
Yep. All right, guys, I'm gonna flip it around and show you guys the decorations and everything. As you see up there, they have the big Viva Mexico sign right there. That's what I was showing you guys. And it's busy out here, very busy. It's a normal little park right there. They have the little decor. And as you see, the decor and everything on the buildings.
As you guys see, they take tons of pride here on Independence Day. And this is just a snippet. We're gonna actually pass back through here when, you know, it gets a little bit, when the sun goes down, and show you the beautiful flag that's actually displayed across, actually in the middle here of this walkway, from building to building, and it has the colors of the flag.
It's lit up.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Put that in. It look like some people out here in some costumes. Got them pass by and show it to you. It's actually pretty cool. But this is Querétaro. Like, people wonder, like, I know previously, a long time ago, people like, where are everybody? Like, people work. Yeah, people work over here. And if you want to go see where everybody is, you go over there to Ignacio, Zaragoza and everything like that. That's where the locals hang out. Go over there to Mercado de la Cruz. Go over to the local areas. This is the touristy area. People work and then they go home. So that's where everybody normally would be, guys. All right, I'm gonna flip it around. Look at all the flags and everything up right there.
la bolsa. 50 pesos la bolsa.
Get them dressed up in costumes over there, girl. And this is what my wife was talking about up here. It's like some lights and everything that'll light up, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna come back. We're gonna show you guys what that looks like. Actually pretty cool. So we intend on doing that. But yeah, this is the weekend over here. This is what it's like over in this area. So I'm gonna turn it back around, let you guys see, just like you're walking with us. You guys see they still have the yellow bars and everything in the middle, separating everybody. Try to keep everything separate.
So, guys, we wanted to also briefly mention, this actually came from, we'll say hi to Maria and Joe. We met with them. They were a sweet couple, came here from Florida and spent some time here in Queretaro and loved it, and are looking to move here in the future. Maria actually reached out to me with a great idea, and she mentioned she's talking about the Chiles and nogada, which is a very, very special, like almost sacred meal here when it comes to September, when it comes to Independence Day, because of how they display it. Now, you guys here in Mexico, guys, be easy on me now. I'm still learning. You guys know about the Chiles and nogada probably better than anyone. You guys comment below, tell us your experiences, tell us why it's so special, tell us what you love about it. But what we understood now, Maria actually had a friend who was a local. She lives in Ciudad de Mexico. We didn't have an opportunity to talk, but she actually said, guys, this woman, Patty, she knows so much. She's a native here. She'd love to share it with you. But I was gonna wait on that because it's September now. I wanted to go ahead and just plug that in real quick now. I thought about what Maria said and said, let me go ahead and mention them. We talked to one of our local friends here that live in Queretaro and asked him, said, our friends were talking about this, Maria and Joe, what's so special about Chiles and nogada? And he said that they take the poblano pepper, it's a large pepper, it's the color green obviously, and they stuff that with all kinds of amazing stuff like papas or potatoes, fruta seca, so dry fruit, carne de res, so beef, all kinds of amazing stuff, and hopefully I'm not missing anything. And what they do is they make this beautiful white, like a cream type of sauce, which they put over that pepper, and then they go ahead and garnish it with, oh my god, I mean, it can be garnished with, like, even they said pavo, like turkey, so you have multiple kinds of meat, some on the inside, some on the outside, and they sprinkle pomegranate, so granada, all over it, so you have that beautiful display in colors and taste of also nuts. I believe that
it's made out of nuez.
The cream sauce is made out of nuez. That's most important, guys. Like walnuts and a bunch of different mixture of nuts, and they go ahead and display it with the granada and the pomegranate. So it's supposed to be this really amazing and beautiful, and a special dish here in Mexico. And with the colors that they display it with, all that green, white, and red, that's what makes it so special.
All right, guys, and I'm gonna try to insert a picture, try to find your picture and put that in there. But all right, let's keep walking over here. But of course, that's a great gelato spot. You get some great churros over there. As you see all the beautiful dresses and everything going on. Have the chicharron. A lot of little. Oh, look at the fruit this guy. Yeah, looks like a strawberries and cream right there. Looks good. Yeah, guys, as you can see, it's very busy over here. It's things to do, things to get, things to see. There's just a lot of stuff going on. But it also depends on your personality, what you like to do. So certain people, they just like doing certain things. right, guys. Remember earlier I was telling you when someone was saying like, where are all the people? This over here on Zaragoza, over here by Alameda Park. You see it right here? Nothing but people out right now. And this is a daily thing, so I don't know what people be talking about, like where are all the people? You have to come over and jump in the culture of Queretaro, jump over where the locals are, and they are over here. They don't be at the malls, they don't be in all these places. You have to come to where they are and jump in the culture, to the barbershops, to the food and all those things. I know a lot of you guys already know that, but I'm just trying to say that because someone said like, where are all the people? They are not always in the central area. They're over here. This is where they work, this is where they eat, this is where they hang out.
Yeah.
The Centro Historic area. Yep. And later on, guys, we're gonna show you. Oh yeah, let me show you this real quick. It's cool. This is like a little thing of the town.
Kind of a
like a little, I forgot what you call it. Yeah, diagram or whatever you call it of the city. It's cool though. But yeah, we are here in front of Alameda Hidalgo Park.
But you know, did you want to mention some of the other things that come with it? Because what we've seen before with our own eyes.
What's that?
People will tell you that doesn't exist. We saw this when we probably like a few months ago. We noticed they're walking. What did we notice? Across the way.
Oh, there's prostitutes over here, guys.
Right in the middle of all of this, you gotta really have it. Well, you don't even have to have a keen eye.
No,
it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, there's prostitutes over here. So that's the thing with our channel. We are not a travel channel, whatever, but my wife's gonna get more into that. We show you the good, the bad, and the ugly of Queretaro because this is our home, this is where we live. So
actually, we can just briefly touch on that now because later on, guys, we're gonna go ahead and have a little treat for you and show you those beautiful lights. We're waiting for the sun to go down a little bit, but let's talk about that. Let's
go.
Let's just turn around, get another angle here, I guess. For those people who have ADD and like to see different scenes, cut. I'm over here now. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, guys.
All right.
Look.
So yeah, right behind us, over there, and over in the corner, we have the ladies of the night over there.
Yeah.
They're hanging out.
They lean on the car with their culo up in the air.
Yeah.
And they stay in that position, lean over for a while, and we've actually seen in broad daylight. This is not nighttime. Yeah. Guys pull over and then they go bend over to the window and they talk to them, and some leave, some are there, but I've seen the same faces doing it at the same places.
Once again, guys, the good, the bad, and the ugly of Santiago de Queretaro, our home where we live. Good and bad and ugly in Atlanta, good and bad and ugly in New York. You hear us talk about it all the time.
Please, guys, stop being overly sensitive. Don't get offended by that. Like, we're not talking bad about Queretaro. You know watch all of our videos. You guys know how much we love Queretaro. Yeah. Everywhere you go, you're gonna find great. You're gonna find bad. You're gonna find things that you don't like. It's called the world. We live with
life,
people.
Yeah.
It's called life. Yeah, exactly. Please don't get offended, guys. We're not saying anything bad. Please don't try to go ahead and twist things. For those of you who do that, please don't. Most of you guys are amazing, but guys,
and you guys know we love it over here.
But
no other place we'd rather be.
But okay, so guys, so what is our channel really about? I just wanted to shed a little bit of clarity on that because you know how we ask you guys for ideas. At times we'll say like, guys, you know, if you have anything you want to see, we'll do our best to go ahead and try to incorporate that into our channel. We may not be able to do everything for different reasons. You know, sometimes we're not able to do it because we just don't have the ability to do it at that time. Sometimes it may not be a part of, you know, the path that we're going with our channel, whatever the reason may be. But it's kind of like, guys, if you live in, I don't know, Georgia, or you live in New York, wherever you live, or you live in another country, you live in, you know, Brazil, wherever you live, okay? You live in China, you live in Korea. You have a day-to-day life in whatever country, whatever city, wherever you choose to reside, right? Wherever you choose to make that your home base. Queretaro, Santiago de Queretaro is our home base, okay? Yep. We, as we've mentioned before, for those of you who are new to our channel, we have our residency here. We plan to actually renew by November. We're gonna do our 3-year residency at that point. But we've been here almost a year. In November the 4th will make 1 year that we've been here living in Queretaro, okay? Yeah. our goal, as I always have said before, is to learn Querétaro in and out, learn the different neighborhoods, learn, give you guys informational, give you guys a little bit of enjoyable content. Will we do day trips? Sure. Think of yourself wherever you live. Do you live, in Texas? Do you live in Iowa? Wherever you are. Kentucky. Don't you have a day-to-day life where some of your life is just regular life, nothing exciting going on? Maybe you're cooking dinner, you're spending time with friends, you're going out showing, you're looking at the malls, you're just going to eat some food. And think about that and incorporate a YouTuber, someone who has a camera, and you're sharing some of those bits and pieces of your regular life, your boring life, your exciting life, your thoughts, your ideas, the things that you talk about in your house with your spouse. You're bringing people into your home. That's what we're doing here, okay? We're not a travel channel. Please, guys. One guy, he had me laughing. He made a comment. He said, I'm surprised we traveled somewhere. He said, I'm surprised you guys have traveled anywhere. And I told him, I said, I don't know why you're surprised. Not because we're gonna be bouncing around and showing you all of Mexico. That's not what we do. We're not about that. Look at the about section, guys. We are about living in Santiago de Querétaro, how to live affordably, how sharing information, how do you get your residency, how do you set up your utilities, showing you different neighborhoods, what neighborhoods are safe, what neighborhoods are not safe. It just as a whole, we give a plethora of information. Just as a person, a foreigner coming from another country, living here, you have to learn everything from the bottom up. You're not going to be an expert in everything. You're going to learn little by little. It takes many, many, many years. That's what we're doing here. And along with that, day-to-day life, informational, we have fun. We have friends. We may take you along. We did a video on horseback riding. We went out with some friends. We took you along there. Day trips, we went to Guanajuato. Check out the Guanajuato video, San Miguel de Allende. But if you're looking for a travel channel, this is not a travel channel. We are showing you how to live, how to become a resident, the things you need to know about Santiago de Querétaro. So as we're learning here, you're learning here. Okay, as we become experts in areas, we help other people. People contact us via email, reach out, want to meet with us, and we can't meet with everyone, guys, but for those of you who we have met, I hope that, we helped you. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback.
A lot of positive feedback.
We share, information, because when we were looking to move here to Mexico, to Santiago de Querétaro, we couldn't find a true legit channel that could help us to really assimilate to the culture. It was more like, oh, I'm living here in Baja, and then for 1 month a person lived there, and they're like, cost of living in Querétaro, but you're only there for like 2 weeks. How are you going to give a cost of living video in Querétaro when you're only here for 2 weeks? You're just passing through. You're not living here. So this is what we are about, okay? Guys, I went off a little bit. I went on and along,
rant, tangent,
whatever you want to call it. But that's pretty much it. That's what our channel is about, guys.
Yep. All right, guys. Look like the park is closed. Walking through there, so we're gonna walk up this way and go around the other side. And from Centro de Historico, we try to tell a lot of people, you have a mall over here, Puerto La Victoria Mall, and we've done a video in Puerto La Victoria showing you that mall. So be sure to check that out, guys. All right, guys, we walked around to the front side of what I was trying to tell you about, the lights and everything, and it is amazing over here. It's beautiful. Flip it around so you guys can see it. As you see, people out here taking pictures with it and just hanging out. It's beautiful, right? Our city, our home, Querétaro.
It's almost like Christmas in September.
Yeah, it is.
It's gorgeous.
And at night, when you're driving by or you're walking by over here, guys, it's gorgeous. And like my wife was saying, it makes you feel like it's Christmas in September. But it's independence, it's the Mexican flags colors, The red, the white, the green, the white, and the red. Sorry, guys, sorry. The green, the white, and the red.
And that reminded me, actually, I forgot another important part. We were talking about Chiles and nogada, and I forgot a couple important parts. I'm not going to remember everything, guys, so you guys comment below. But I also remember because it's a season for the nogada, September. That's also what makes it very, very special.
Very special.
So it is a very unique and special food. So when, gosh, I wish Maria probably will comment below, because she was actually telling me about it she mentioned something about someone had come to visit the town of Puebla and wanted a very, very authentic Mexican meal, something very rare, very special.
Yeah.
And this Chiles and nogada was served to this man. I forgot what he was exactly, but was served to this man, and it was also very special. But that was what Maria had mentioned to me. But Adriana, our friend, was telling us about, you know, the time of the year for the nogada. That's what makes it so special, guys.
Yeah. We also had a very delicious meal today, guys. Don't want to forgot to bring that up. We were eating lamb. How do you call it? Lamb?
Barbacoa.
Barbacoa. Yeah.
Tell them what the difference between the U.S. barbecue and barbacoa in Mexico.
I can't really tell you.
You can't tell him. He told you.
The difference, they do a young goat, borrego,
a lamb.
A lamb. They do it in the ground, guys, and they cover it up with these leaves. I'm gonna try to insert a clip showing that, and they let it cook for, man, like what, 8-10 hours, 12 hours?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a long time. They let it cook.
I had this consomme, this broth from the lamb drippings and everything.
Yeah.
It was when I tell you the flavor was out of this world. And then we ate the pancita, tortillas con pancita of the borrego, and then we also had some part of the, I forgot how they say, but like of the rib, and it was spectacular.
What? Something
so simple. And what our friend was telling us was that, you know, in Queretaro, in Mexico, that's a very special meal on Sundays for a lot of people. They go for breakfast, and I said breakfast.
Yep, breakfast.
He goes, let's go for breakfast, and we're like, breakfast? I'm like, okay, it's like about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but he was calling it breakfast.
Yep.
So we went and we really, really enjoyed it. You guys will see a little bit of the clips if you like lamb, guys. It was spectacular. And he mentioned that they're open like places like this from like 8 a.m. to like maybe like 2-3 in the afternoon. But that's it. And the place that we went to was only open for like a few days a week.
And guys,
they're not even open all week.
And it was cool. They gave you a beer while you were waiting in line to get in. It was a long line. They gave you a beer while you were waiting, a cold beer.
What beer did they give
it to you? Carta Blanca, something like that. A Mexican beer down here. They gave it to you. I thought that was different, cool. And he said they eat it in the morning because of the nutrients. It's heavy. It got a lot of protein.
Yeah, he kept saying you don't eat this at night. When we talk about barbacoa here in Mexico, it's strictly lamb. It's made a certain way in the ground. He said it has tons of vitamins, vitaminas, and he goes, it gives you a lot of energy. And he goes, we eat it early, morning. And that's what we do here.
All right, guys, you see that behind us? I don't know. Should we do a little thumbnail right now?
Yeah, we should.
All right, guys. Take it easy on us, guys, that we didn't pronounce or say everything correctly. But we live here. We are part of the culture. We're here. We're integrating learning everything. I may walk across the street, guys. I don't know if you see that. That's actually pretty cool over there.
Art.
Yeah, I may walk over there and check that out. But yeah, this is over there, Hidalgo, Alameda Hidalgo Park over here. Look at the little dog even taking a picture right there, guys.
Cute.
Yeah, I may walk across the street and check this art out, guys. Wow, guys, check this art out. It's one thing about over here in Queretaro, over here in Mexico in general, man. There's a lot of talent over here. These kids climbing up these stairs right here. What are they trying to do? What are they trying to do?
Look at that.
Look at this little man up here. Look at this little guy. But wow, actually pretty cool, guys. I've seen it from the highway before when we going out to visit our friends. I had to check that out, but it could be like a cultural center or something like that.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Our friend also, we were over in the area, I can't say the name correctly, guys. And our friend Adrian was telling us a history about the Aztecan warrior, him and his girlfriend, and something about the mountains.
Popo. We can't say the whole name.
Yeah, Popo Cocktail. I can't say it right. Not trying to butcher it.
It's named after a volcano.
It's named after a volcano. Yeah, he was telling us that story. That'll be another video. That's a love story. That's another video. But yeah, guys, we check this out over here, and we're gonna head back towards the front because we promised you we were gonna show you what's going on over there. Walking more further down, and we came across this square over here. It's actually across from a Hank's restaurant. And they just have it lit up. People are having a good time. Music playing. That's one thing I love about being down here in Mexico. Like, people come out at night.
Yeah.
And they just enjoy each other, family time and everything. They just enjoy each other's company.
It comes to life at night. They'll dance in the square. They'll just people watch. Kids will be playing. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, we may see some dancing in the square. I don't know, but we're just gonna continue walking around. But I'm gonna show you.
You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know. Yeah, the kids right there. Normally the water fountain is on, guys. But yeah, here you go. Sunday. Further down, guys, more and more surprises. It's just beautiful out here. Tons of people out here. We over here on Madero Street.
It's very packed up front. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's packed though. I may not walk all up through there, but I'm just trying to show you guys what's going on a Sunday down here in Santiago de Queretaro. As they say, Queretaro. You gotta be from here to know that language right there. Queretaro. But yeah, guys, check it out.
Let's cross to the right because we can't get through that.
I'm gonna take you guys.
I can't imagine driving here right now. All this chaotic
Oh,
people.
it's crazy. It's crazy. But look at that.
So guys, stay tuned because in the near future you'll get a video of, we're gonna come down here like what we mentioned earlier and show you what Independence Day, September the 16th, they actually start doing some beautiful dancing. We were told that people actually come to do this special kind of native dancing from all over Mexico, all over the country, all over the world actually. Come here to Canada and different parts of Mexico in the squares, and they do a special dance. So we're gonna go ahead and get some footage of that at some point down the road when we get closer to Independence Day here in beautiful Mexico.
Yep. All right, guys, I'm gonna flip it around. Yes, sir. Look at that.
So this is like a regular day for a regular Sunday for us, guys. If we felt like coming out to Centro, like when we go ahead and sign off, we'll probably grab a bite to eat. We might bring it home. We might grab a little ice cream or a little nieves and chill out and enjoy the scenery.
Yep. Go over here a little bit further, guys. See they doing some dancing, but I don't hear the music and everything. But people just hanging out. See the Grim Reaper right here. Who's he trying to get? That's another thing we're looking forward to, guys. The Day of the Dead.
Oh,
Day of the Dead down here.
We can't wait. We don't know if we're gonna travel to like a little town somewhere or what, but we want to really enjoy Dia de los Muertos here in Mexico.
Yeah, what she said, guys. She said it perfect. Yeah.
These guys are dancing. Check these guys out. He's on hip hop.
He's trying to get shot now, or he can try to bust some moves. I don't know.
He's about to try to bust.
He's about to bust some moves. Up here by Square One where we started.
We're at the Cinco de Mayo now.
Cinco de Mayo Street. So I'm going to show you what we were trying to show you a bit in the beginning, the flags right there. There you have it. I'm going to get a closer view that way I can show you.
You're going to want to get a copyright.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get a copyright strike with the music right there. But yeah, there you go. You see it? That's one part of it. Then when I get up to the front, I'm gonna show you guys more. But yeah, there's tons of people out here right now. Here in the front, show you the Viva Mexico sign. Everybody's trying to get in and take pictures. That's the sign I had posted on the community tab, guys. So check that out, the post I put on there.
Yeah, Javi's actually been trying to post now more photos. Now we're gonna start doing that more in the community section of our YouTube page.
Yep. Keep you guys engaged with us. Show you what's going on in our lives. Beautiful though, guys. Beautiful.
We'll just end it as we always do, guys. Remember, live the life that you were meant to live. Keep grateful.
Remember, why not now? All right, guys. Peace.